Come on. Commiseration meal for Sonny and I think. Yeah, 100%. Where are we, David? What are we eating here?
So we're at a place called Mangwon Shijang, and this is a restaurant with a lot of Korean food, like fried food, traditional food. I think you'll like it.
Alright, got here. All these different things. Wow, what a selection.
There's a fried pepper here. Fried fish. Fish jang?
Meat.
Oh,
Look at that.
kimchi.
What's in that pot there? What's in this bowl? I mean,
Yeah, it's got chicken. It's got some pork parts.
okay. Always with the
대충
pork.
말하기 좀 그래요.
Lovely. I don't want to know. Alright. I see, keep it a secret. Alright. Let's dig in.
생 막걸리, 우리랑 생 막걸리 한번 먹어보겠습니다. Korean rice 막걸리가 영어로 뭐냐?
Rice wine.
Rice wine. Let's go. Korean rice wine. Rice wine. Take the yes.
Korean traditional. Yeah.
Starting early today.
Sorry, we're early. Match day.
5 or 6?
5 or 6. Is it sweet or is it creamy?
It tastes like wine as well. It's not like you taste a completely different taste of wine. You can taste it similar. And made with rice.
Yeah. Rice wine.
How do they do that?
Yeah, Korean like pairing like this food. Yeah.
That's pepper. This is kimchi, different type of kimchi. I think you'll like this one. Was it fried shrimp? Fried shrimp. 잘 먹네. You like it? Yeah. Rice balls. Rice balls. Yeah, rice balls. Yeah. Soy sauce.
What's inside?
Sesame oil. You like it? You can order more. What's your favorite so far? Favorite so far? Shrimp. Everything's good. Everything's great. It's Jordan. Chewy noodle. I'm gonna try it too.
Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can actually do it.
You're now good with spicy. You're now good with spicy.
It's not spicy. It's spicy.
No?
Good spicy, huh? My dad's part of the family comes from India, so I have a lot of spicy food there. Not so spicy, unless it's coming, I don't know. I don't know if it's fun.
This is gonna be chicken.
Can I have the food? Yeah.
But chicken you might want to fill with the chopstick.
Oh, so is it soup or not?
Soup with chicken.
It's spicy.
Yeah, a little bit. spicy.
Spicy. It's more spicy than
German. But first, we're gonna mix it up. You got rice, you got mayo, you got seaweed. There's egg, I think. Yeah. The round?
my first try. Maybe I did too much.
We'll show your improvement, okay? We can move on. Yeah, that's number one. Which is not the best.
You keep rolling it. Using the thumb. Keep the right track.
Use your thumb. Oh, hey. This should be good.
Wow, perfect. Wow.
Sin tries Korean frozen yogurt. Let's go. Yogurt ice cream. Let's go.
Come on. Honeycomb. I'll get everything perfect.
With area and granola. Good.
Good. See why it's so expensive.
You can see.
Already.
I don't think they're too expensive. I think Sonny's just a simple guy. Like he doesn't spend, you know, doesn't spend too much. Sim, Sonny said this place is expensive.
I didn't pay, so.
I'm hurting. My wallet's
Sorry,
hurting.
David.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah? You guys? The game? No, the game. The come on. Got through.
Easy, right? Easy.
Come on, easy does it.
Easy does it. Bye-bye, Sonia. Bye-bye, Sonia.
No, I didn't go down low. Maybe a few more times to get used to it. Goodbye, my Sonny. Goodbye, my.
Nothing with goodbye, please.
Goodbye, he's leaving. We have to say goodbye.
Just say I love you.
I love you.
That's too mellow.
That's too much.
It's okay.
This is difficult. Find the right balance.
I think it's.
끈기가 없네, 작은 게.
근데 이거 이렇게 하다가 내가 언니 이렇게 나오게 될 수도 언니가 그러면 언니가
You hit a line and then you win something.
You get a gift, I think.
You're guaranteed a gift.
All right, we've just gotten to the Seoul World Cup Stadium a few hours before the game here. You can already see a lot of fans have turned up early. We know it's Sonny's last game in a Tottenham shirt. Everyone is obviously flocking in the numbers. They would have come anyway. We know how popular Sonny is. It's going to take a new meaning, though, this last game. I think, obviously, coming to Korea, we didn't know it was going to be the case. But, man, it's going to be an emotional day, won't it, David?
It's going to be emotional. It's very fitting that the last game is going to be in Korea in Spurs shirt. So very sad day, but at least he gets a send-off from the Korean fans. I'm still disappointed that we won't get it you won't get it in London, but for Korean fans here that's been following him, not just 10 years, but before that, through all of his career, these fans get a proper send-off, so I'm happy for them.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm obviously privileged to be here. Obviously, coming out to Korea, I didn't know this was going to be the case. It was going to be Sonny's last game, but it's crazy how kind of it all works out in the way that it has. And I'm so happy that we've made the journey and we're here to see it. Hopefully, Tottenham sort something out in London. I'm sure they will. I think they know that they want. Everyone is looking to say goodbye and say thank you. I think more importantly to Sonny for all the amazing work he's done over the years at Tottenham, and I think hopefully Tottenham can get that sorted. But it's going to be interesting. He's Frank confirming yesterday he's going to start and captain the side today. It'll be interesting to see how much game time he does get, because at the end of the day, as much as it's Sonny's last game, that is important. Yeah. We have a Premier League campaign coming up, and very soon it is Super Cup very soon. We've got one friendly before the Super Cup, right? Bayern. So he's going to have to balance between making this a farewell to Son and is also making sure the team is ready for the game on the 13th of August.
It's both of that, but I think preparing for the Super Cup, for that Burnley game, I think you can do that at the Bayern game too. But for today, I think you do give him a send-off. You need a proper send-off. And if I were the manager, he's obviously starting, but I would take him out at 80th minute, give him a standing ovation. Everyone will be, everyone can clap for him and all that. We can have a nice send-off as for the last time as a Spurs player. On the left-hand side, we need someone. We can't go into the season with Tel and Odebear, we keep saying. So we'll see what he does. But like you said, he needs to test out something. And I think we can do that at the Bayern game. He's already tried out Odebear on the left side in Hong Kong.
Did quite well.
Played well. I thought he was one of the bright ones, him and Kudus. So and Sar, obviously. So yeah, I'm excited for him, but we need a proper winger. Yeah. All right.
So we're gonna now try and get some Korean fans on. We're gonna ask them a few questions about Sonny leaving, their thoughts, some of their memories, and a message to Sonny as well. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be getting that on camera as the time goes on. So we'll see you guys soon. So Sonny yesterday announced he's leaving Tottenham. What were your kind of emotions and thoughts when you heard the news?
Yeah, I mean, it's such big news. It's kind of been on the cards, but to hear the official news yesterday, really got emotional about it. I mean, he's been through with us in such a time of big change for the club, and he's always been there in the big moments. I mean, just thinking back to that first goal in the new stadium, for example, Champions League. But yeah, to finish it off recently with the Europa League was incredible. But yeah, just want to see his smile again. It's great. It's great. Yesterday we were at the open training, and it was, you could see that it was a different Sonny. So yeah,
he lifted off his shoulders, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's just been ever present, really. I don't know what it's going to be like. It's going to be difficult for the team, really.
How do you think Son will be remembered at Tottenham? His time at Tottenham will be remembered.
Well, for Spurs fans in Korea, I think Son will be remembered forever as a legend. I think he's left an impact not just on the football fans of this country, but also just the general public. He's a superstar and he's made our country proud. So from a Korean perspective, I think he'll be forever remembered as a legend and an icon.
I'd hoped he'd come to my favourite club, Liverpool, though.
Liverpool? Very good. You're in a Tottenham shirt. You're in a Tottenham shirt.
I love Sonny, so it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty sad because we won't really get to see him as much in the Premier League as we'd want to. How did you feel about it?
I was gutted, but Klopp said that was his biggest regret, not signing Son, he said.
Yesterday I heard that he announced that he leaved Tottenham. We are very so hurt when I heard that news, Especially my daughter, he's a very big fan. Tottenham, also Son. So,
What was your reaction when you heard Tottenham he's leaving?
Very hard and sad, and I'm a little bit crying.
If you had one message for Son,
One message for just like simply, I just want to say thank you for everything. Like I mean, he did everything what he can do for Spurs, and then whatever. Son is Tottenham, and Tottenham is Son, and Son is of course #1 Tottenham legend. I just want to say it like that.
Man, I was honestly devastated because he's stayed at the club for 10 years, and he was such a huge servant. He stayed with us during the difficult times, and the way that he stayed, and then he won trophy with us as well. So I'm just so thankful, and I respect him so much as a person and a player. And it's as a Tottenham fan, it's like devastating to see him go, but I wish him the best because he really deserves it.
I think Sonny is the career legend, and European League, obviously European League legend too. So I think Tottenham legend. Yeah, I think he had a very good achievement and then very good motivate. Yeah, so really good person. So left the Tottenham. Yeah, but really sad. But I'm always cheer for the Spurs and Sonny. Yeah.
3, 2, go.
We're here with Chris outside the World Cup Stadium here in Seoul. A couple of hours before kick-off here in what's now turned out to be Sonny's last game for Spurs. Sad moment, isn't it? The news broke obviously yesterday morning. It was about 10 a.m. here in London, 3 a.m. Well, when you saw the news, what was like your gut reaction?
I literally got to the top of Seoul Tower and then got the news. And although I expected this news to come in the very near future, it's still a very, very sad day. What he's delivered over the last 10 years, all of the wonderful memories, all of the smiles, and lifting that Europa League. I'm just so glad that he leaves us having lifted a trophy because he really deserves it. He's been an absolute legend of that club, and I'm going to really miss him. It's going to seem really weird about Harry Kane and now he's on. So Spurs need to somehow replace that star quality in the team, but yeah, he's going to be hugely missed.
What do you think about the fact that there's a chance you're not going to have a send-off here? You're going to organise something.
That's a good
what
question.
Do you reckon?
That's a good question.
They can't let him go off into the sunset without having a proper goodbye.
Tim, they used to do testimonials.
Yeah.
When you played for a club for 10 years, they used to do testimonials. I'd love to see some sort of special match for him because he deserves it. And like you said, he deserves that special send-off. I know he's going to have a great send-off here in his home country, but to have that send-off in England amongst all the Spurs fans would be incredible. And as I say, it's a sad day, but I'm so glad that he chose the decision rather than Tottenham not wanting him at the football club anymore. So, but I'll follow his career, whatever he does next. I'm going to follow him, and I wish him all of the very much success.
And if you've got a message to Son now, he's leaving, and he's off looking to go to MLS, and we're saying goodbye to him. Have a message to Son?
Sonny, thank you so much for all of the memories. You're an absolute legend, and every single time I've met you, you've been an absolute gentleman, and I can't say that about a lot of footballers. So thank you so much, and I'm so glad that you lifted the trophy. You are a legend.
Thank you, Chris.
All right, we're with Lee from Newcastle Fan TV out in Korea. Not our usual setting, Lee, is it?
That's not North London or St James's Park. Is it down the years that we've done videos together? Good to see you.
Yeah, it's very good to see you. I've only been here for 3 days. I was here last year, though. You've been here a week, right? How's your experience of Korea been?
Amazing, hot, humid. You don't see much of the sun. It's hidden behind the clouds, weirdly. But that don't let that fool you, because it's like 34 to 38 degrees every day. But yeah, the people have been absolutely lovely and welcoming.
Everyone is just walking.
Everybody's just walking in front. Isn't that the best type of video though, when people just start?
Yeah, just random.
How's your experience been the last few days?
Yeah, it's been great. I've had a great time. This is my second time here. We were here last year for the tour, and the Korean people have been so welcoming. So many people come up to us, saying they're fans of the channel, and obviously we have a Korean channel as well, and people know us from that as well. So it's been just an incredible experience. The love we've had here, and obviously Sonny yesterday announcing he's leaving. Out here in Korea, we're getting that announcement, and this is probably going to be his last game for Tottenham in a Tottenham shirt. And as a Newcastle fan, have you appreciated Sonny from afar?
Yeah, he's a world-class talent, and I remember when he first came over from Bayer Leverkusen. I'm not right in saying was he your first pick or second pick?
So we were about to get Berahino, and that fell through because of the West Brom chairman, and we ended up getting Son as a backup.
I think you've got the better deal, don't you think? Yeah, fantastic. I think the first thing that stands out with his is that goal against, I think it was Burnley, where he's from his own half and just runs. Oh, what a goal that was! His relationship with Harry Kane, phenomenal. He seems like a really, really nice bloke on and off the pitch. He's just smiling. He loves to play his football, and look, he's a millionaire. We all know that, but I don't think he would play for money. I think he would play for free if he could. But yeah, what a talent, and it's a strange time 1 week before the season for Hughes, but it's a perfect opportunity for him in his homeland to say goodbye. And look, it's going to be 9-1 ratio. They're all going to be for Son. There's going to be a tiny little pocket of Newcastle fans, but you'll hear us. Trust us, you'll hear us.
A lot of Newcastle fans made the trip from.
I think there's a lot of expats. There's a lot of neighbouring countries like Vietnam. People come up from Australia, Singapore. That's got a lot of British-based influence. We've had a few down there. So I think back from the northeast, I think there's about 200 season ticket holders that came over directly from the northeast. So there's a few of us, and I can see a few shirts, black and white, which is nice to see.
Newcastle. Let's talk Newcastle. You are a Newcastle fan at the end of the day. What is going on at the moment? Isaac is gone AWOL. I'd had to bring him up. Apologies. Didn't want to. He's back. Apparently he's back at. Eddie Howe yesterday in the press conference said he only finds out where Isaac is through the media.
That's mad, isn't it? That's mad.
Crazy,
finding that out.
Crazy situation. Liverpool have had a bid rejected. Apparently, 110 million or something. A really, low bid compared to what Newcastle were expecting. How does this saga end for you?
I really don't know. I think you always bid low first, don't you?
Yeah.
And that's how we operate. And we've obviously had the mock take out of us with people not signing this summer. We've missed out on so many players. But look, with Isaac, I think for me, I'm at that stage where initially I thought, can we get one more season out of him? Can we? Look, and then we can maybe sell him abroad next summer. But my mindset's changed since the last 2 weeks. I'm like, do you know what, can we get the money all up front, 150 if we can, and reinvest that? Yes, he's going to bang loads of goals in for Liverpool, but my mindset is get him out the door, get him out.
It must be quite a shock how this has all transpired, because you got Champions League football last season and you're thinking, okay, why would he look anywhere else? So what do you think's turned his head?
Liverpool.
But what about Liverpool right now do you think is turning his head?
I think it's agents talking to him. I think there might be a little bit of tapping up going on. Look, come to this club, you've been #1 striker. We've just won the Premier League, we're going after the Champions League. Look, there's no shadow of doubt about Liverpool are a way superior club than Newcastle. I'm not silly enough not to admit that. But I thought we'd go to a Barcelona or Real Madrid or a Bayern or someone like that. I didn't expect it to be this early on, considering we won a trophy and we qualified for the Champions League.
What more can you do to show him your ambitions?
There's what else can we do? There's nothing else that we can do. We've got, I think we've got world-class talent in centre midfield. I think we've got a fabulous couple of full-backs there as well. And just to drop this on the eve of pre-season and a knee injury, a thigh injury, whatever you want to call it, and training alone in Sociedad and coming back, it's not a good look, is it?
Is he a villain now at Newcastle? Or is there a pathway for him to come back if the move doesn't materialise?
I think if he plays, we're all going to celebrate that goal. Right. Of course we are. We're fans, you would. So we're not going to go, yay, we're 1-0 up, yay. Yeah. So Aston Villa's our first away fixture. Then we've got Liverpool, ironically, second game, so that'll be tasty. Yeah, there is a way back from. Look, it's going to be big. Our lads fly, I think it's 3 or 4 hours after the game, straight back to Newcastle. And I think Eddie Howe will be in on Tuesday seeing what the situation is with Isaac, what's happening in terms of incomings and outgoings. Yes, there's a way back for him, but my mindset is let's get the money in now.
In terms of this sale, where it leaves you, if it happens, obviously there's links to Sesko, links to I don't know who you're linked to. I know Sesko's a big one.
Vissa, who you are as well.
Yeah, Vissa. So for you, how much does it set you back if you were to lose Isaac?
Massive, isn't it? You're taking 20 odd goals out of our Premier League season every season. So right now, if we don't strengthen, we're finishing mid-table.
Mid-table. So you think you're not in a top 4 race or top 5 race?
If we don't replace Isak, we're not, no. Because Will Asula's the only recognised striker that we've got. And Will Asula's he'll get 5 to 10 goals if you're lucky. But we have to go and strengthen with Sesko and Visas possibly. I know he's linked to Hughes as well as a possible backup. But we have to strengthen this priority.
I've seen, like, I know you went on a run. I saw that run after you lost to the thing K-League 1-0. I saw that. I know other Newcastle YouTubers, I've seen them going on a few runs. But it's a difficult one because who are you mad at? Is it the owners? Is it Isaac? It's the owners. But what are you mad at? What you got to be angry at? They've invested money. You've won a trophy. You got Champions League. So what more do they need to do?
Where's the training ground, first of all? It's been 4.5 years since the takeover. We haven't got a training ground yet. It's the communication, the moves. I know this is small, minor things. For what they did for the women's, people had already bought season tickets and moved stadium. So imagine buying your season ticket and then you move stadium. So we're now playing in Gateshead.
Oh, so you got a season ticket for a different location.
And it's little things like that where they're not speaking to the fans. Share prices go up, season ticket goes up, and yes, that happens to most clubs. Don't get me wrong, but talk to us, tell us why. Simple little things. But for me, it's we haven't got a sporting director. Our CEO is on his way out because of illness. It's just they're not talking to us. Since Amanda Staveley left the club, it's been an absolute shit show the last 12 months.
Interesting. So
even though we've been successful on the pitch.
And what you think that maybe feeds into why Isaac wants to leave as well? Is that they're connected?
Yeah, look, where's the ambition? If we were going to sign a Sesko, would Isaac look at that and think, do you know what? I'm up for that. Would that change his mindset? I mean, there's talks that Yasser Al-Rumayyan, our chairman, he's flew in directly to hold talks with Isaac, so the next few days is crucial for us as a football.
Could be a Marinakis kind of situation.
I wouldn't go that far. You'll not be standing at the side of an interview like that saying, yeah, I'm really happy that I didn't join Spurs, but I'd like that big fat contract, please.
Today, we're facing you in this friendly. Your pre-season has been mixed, hasn't it? Or poor, I think you should say. Awful. Yeah, I know you lost 4-0 to Celtic. I think you gave Arsenal a game, lost to the K-League. I mean, I don't know how you lose to the K-League. They're not even a team. That's pretty crazy. But today, what's your prediction? You reckon you're going to win?
I think it has to be a better performance. Results are not everything in pre-season. For me personally, because when I do my videos, I want to come out and say, all right, we played much better today. It's something to build on to the next one. Then we've got a double header back at St James's at the weekend. So I think it'll be a score draw the night. I think it'll be all about Son, all about Spurs naturally, because it's his event.
Yes,
we're just taking part of it. So
it turned out that way somehow. Yeah,
it is going to be that way though, isn't it? So 1-1 for me.
All right. Well, it looks like I think we got to get going because everyone is crowding around. But Lee, appreciate you coming on, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
That's it. What are you?
빨리 가방을 밀어서 그렇죠 아이들 포즈 응원하시는 분들 또 주변에 토트넘 하스퍼 응원하시는 분들도 많이 계시면서 따봉까지 해주셨습니다. 홈을 준비하는 토트넘 음악의 선수들에게 다시 한번 박수를 보내주시기 바랍니다.
Please once again welcome Tottenham Hotspur
What a start for Spurs. 3 minutes in. Brennan Johnson tackling, I think it was Dan Burn, 30 yards from goal.
Johnson again,
ole, ole! Johnson again, ole, ole! Johnson again! Johnson again! Johnson again, ole, ole! And he does, he hits the Sonny celebration as well in tribute. Iconic, unbelievable. Brilliant finish, edge of the box, buried it. Want to see more from that from Johnson, you know, being more positive like that. Great pressing as well. Good start. Good start. Come on.
Let's go.
Have another one. 9-1 Sonny, 9-1 Son, 9-1 Sonny. Nice one, Sonny! Let's have another one! Nice one, Sonny! Nice one, Son! Nice one, Sonny! Come on!
Get him on the vlog.
Come on, you Spurs. He was right, it must have been right there then. They're not happy with Romero's challenge, I think. They're flying in.
여러분, 양팀 선수에게 다시 한번 응원의 박수, 격려의 박수를 보내주시기 바랍니다. 전반전 1대1 우승으로 마쳤습니다. 양팀 선수들에게 다시 한번 격려의 박수를 보내주시기 바랍니다.
We are now tied at 1-1 for our first half. See you soon.
Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I want. 너무나도 고생했습니다. 토트넘 핫스퍼의 팬이자 대한민국의 해팀 손흥민 선수가 솔직한 인사를 나누고 있습니다. 미친 선수가 들어가겠습니다. 팬여러분, 이번엔 대한민국의 방식으로 손흥민 선수를 외쳐보겠습니다. 다같이 짝짝짝 손흥민!
Oh God, he's got his hands on his head. Stretcher, oh my God. Oh my God.
여러분, 메디슨 선수가 큰 부상이 안 될 수 있도록 격려의 박수를 보내주시기 바랍니다.
It just gets worse and nowhere.
Bloody Maranakis.
Working for Mr.
Yang's coming on. Oh my God.
Need a number 10. Need a winger. Left back.
What even happened?
47번 조 엘링턴 선수가 나오고 45번 트래비스 프레스 선수가 들어가겠습니다. 양민혁 선수가 들어갑니다. 양민혁 선수의 여러분 끝까지 함께해서 감사드리고요. 잠시 후 특별한 영상이 준비되어 있습니다. 여러분 바로 비가하지 마시고 특별한 영상까지 함께 지켜봐 주시기 바랍니다.
We wrap up tonight the second match of 20.
보시면서 선생님 선수 토트넘 하스퍼 유니폼을 입고 마지막 그 순간에
as a kid, 23 years old, very young age, young boy came to London who even didn't speak English. First time that gets me so much love and like it was my home. So.